Hey guys, Paul here. Welcome back to the channel. So a few weeks ago I have reviewed a refrigerator that fits in the Model Y Juniper, actually both Model Y Juniper and the older Model Y, which sits in the sub trunk. But it's quite a big refrigerator, and it takes a lot of space in your sub trunk. So in today's video I have this brand new refrigerator that is quite smaller than a sub trunk refrigerator, and it doesn't take so much space. It only takes the space on the side storage space in the back or in the trunk of your new Model Y Juniper. And this refrigerator, it's really easy to install and it's really easy to use. You can also use the application to control the refrigerator from the inside of the car while you drive the car, and it's really compact, but it fits a lot of things in here. So in today's video I'll show you what comes in the box and then step-by-step installation, how to install this refrigerator, and then we'll test it out and see how it looks and how it works in the new Model Y Juniper. Now let's go. Let's see what comes in the box of this Glacier Y for the new Model Y Juniper. And here what came in the box. Let's take a closer look. So this is the refrigerator unit itself. So all the compressor and refrigerating part, it's on the top part of it. And this is the bottom section of the refrigerator. So we have to insert this into the side storage space. We have a really big side storage space in the new Model Y Juniper. So this is the best way to utilize that space, so you can actually add the whole refrigerator in there, which is really awesome. And it came with 3 different inner trays that you can store food or beverage inside here. So we have the first section tray, which is the bottom, and the second layer, which is just on top of it, so we can store a lot of stuff here. And also the top layer right over here, should be right there. So we have 3 different layers that you can store food, fruits, drinks in here. I have reviewed something similar before, the first generation or my older Model Y, and they worked great. For a while Tesla did not allow the accessories that plug into the 12-volt socket in the rear to be operated while the car is parked, or it's parking or it's off. But now with the latest software update, you can actually turn the accessory on even while the car is parked or the whole car is off. You're not operating the car at all, but we still can keep that 12 socket on and still can run this refrigerator while you're not in the car. And it also came with all the hardware. So this new generation, you don't need a screw at all. So this will lock in place on this section right here. We'll show you later in the video how to install it. And this one will just cover that part inside right here. So this is a handle, and to lock the door, let it open, and you just place that on right there. The refrigerator itself has really good insulation to keep everything cool in here. And from my previous experience, it cooled down pretty well and quickly because the whole unit is not as big as a sub-trunk refrigerator, let's say. I also got a sub-trunk refrigerator from T-Lord that I have reviewed and used it for a long time. And this is from the same company, T-Lord, that provided this awesome side storage refrigerator. And this is the display and the control for the refrigerator. And just right on bottom part of it is the vent, the 2-section vent that will radiate the heat out from the unit to cool down everything in here. Alright, now we saw everything that came in the box. Let me show you where to get this new refrigerator for your new Model Y Juniper. You can get this new side storage refrigerator for new Model Y Juniper from T-Lard or TLYARD.com. As you can see here, there are 2 different options for you to choose from: the new Model Y Juniper, and it also has an option for the older Model Y 2. And if you are interested, you can use my special discount code THATTC for extra 27% off during the special summer sales, and this is the price after the discount. Now let's go and install it in the new Model Y Juniper. Before we continue with the video, let me show you something that I've been using for more than 3 years in both of my older Model 3 and Model Y, and I recently just installed it in this new Model Y Juniper. This is MacBack wireless charger, MagSafe compatible for Model 3, Model Y, and also the new Model Y Juniper and the new Model 3 Highland. This MacBack wireless charger is really easy to install. You basically just clean off the corner back of your display and then use the adhesive to install the charger on the display. After that, just run the cable along the center console and then just plug it in. You can basically install this wireless charger within 5 minutes. I also love the overall design of the charger. It blends in really well with the interior of my Model Y Juniper, and it is really easy to use. You basically just place the phone on the charging pad and then it will charge. I love the charger position because it's in the line of sight, so if I want to unlock my phone, I can just use my Face ID to unlock the phone. And another reason I love MacBack charger because my phone's always visible and I know exactly where it is before I leave the car. If I charge it here on the wireless charger, I will forget most of the time because the phone is the key to this car. Anyone can just get in my car and then drive away, so it's best to have it up here instead of down here. I'll make sure to put the link of this MacBack wireless charger in the description down below and special discount code for you too. Thank you so much MacBack for sponsoring this video. Now let's continue with the video. Now let me show you the quick installation guide of this side storage in the rear cargo space of the new Model Y refrigerator. So you will need to take everything out from this space right here. And this is a really good size space that we can now utilize to use a refrigerator in here, and we will have to access the power from this 12-volt socket right over here from this one right here. So let me show you in the back of the refrigerator real quick. So it has this Velcro strap which helps locking the refrigerator in place in this area because it has this carpet material on the inside, so this will stick the refrigerator to that material right here. So first thing first, you will need all the components of refrigerator because which is the top part and the bottom part. Also these two locking clips, it's metal, so you no longer need the screwdriver to screw the screw in, so it should be really quick to install. And then the covering tab, which is this one right here. So before I put this in, let me show you something real quick. So it has a label on top, which is like a clear plastic to cover the control button right on top, and it said the refrigerator might be upside down or different directions while it was in the transport. So after you plug it in, you might want to leave it for 2 hours before you actually start the refrigerator. So my refrigerator has been sitting on the right position for a while in the house, so it should be okay. Alright, now let's put this one in first. So basically just insert it in this area right here. Make sure you push all the way down. Okay, next it's best to remove a sub-trunk cover so we have more space to get the top part of the refrigerator inside. So just remove this out of the way if you could. Just put it on the right hand side right here. Now we can move the top part of the refrigerator in and then plug it in. Before you push all the way in, plug it into the 12-volt socket first. As you can see, there's a 12-volt socket just right over here, and just push it in from this position before you push in the whole refrigerator. As you can hear, it is power. Now we can slowly push in the refrigerator into the space. Make sure it's on the right position on top. of the bottom bin. If you want to make sure it's on the right position, just open the door and then you can aim it from here. You can see there, just aim it to the bottom hole on the bottom bin. Make sure it's aligned, and then now you just insert the locking tab in like so, and then just turn. So turn, and then now you can fold it this way. Same thing on this side. So put in the tab and then turn and fold it this way. As you can see, now that's how you lock in the refrigerator to the bottom tray. Last but not least, just put the covering tab on the top portion, and then it's done. Voila! It's really easy to install. Now let me put subcharge cover back on. Let's test it if we can open the refrigerator this way. So we can just open it like so and then close. Alright, now to power it, before I power it, let me show you something. So you can keep the refrigerator power on even though you park and lock the car. In the setting, on the main display, go to the main setting menu right here, and then scroll to charging, and then on the bottom part of charging, as you can see, keep accessory power on. Let me show you real quick. So if you keep turn this on to blue, then a phone charger, USB-C port, or low voltage outlet, meaning that 12-volt socket in the back or the 12-volt socket up front here, will be power on, even though when you lock the car and close everything in the car. So this is the latest update, which is really awesome. They used to just let it power, not having turn on and off, and then after that they won't allow those outlets to be powered after the car is locked. Now the latest software update brought that back with the switch, which is on off, which is really awesome. So make sure you turn that on if you want the refrigerator in the rear to be still operating while the car is in park or you lock the car. Now let's turn it on. So to turn it on, just press this button down and then hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. There you go. It's on now. And you can change the, right now it's Celsius, as you can see. I think you press to adjust how cold you want to be, and press again. So that is current temperature on the inside at the moment. Let me see how to change from Celsius to Fahrenheit. I think you can change the unit from Celsius to Fahrenheit in the app. Let me try. So you just download that app, TMI, and then add the device, and then just hit allow, and here you go. So it just auto detect the TMI glacial Y, and now just press on that device, connecting. So it's connected by via Bluetooth, so make sure your Bluetooth on the phone is on. There you go. Let me see if I can change the unit from here. So you can do a lot of stuff here. Let's go to setting should let me change. So there you go. So temperature unit we can change in the setting from the app, which is a lot easier. There you go. Now it's on Fahrenheit, which is 68 on the inside right now, and it's showing that it's connected via Bluetooth on your phone. So you can change the temperature from the phone, from the inside of the car. Let's say you are driving and then you want to change the temperature of the refrigerator back here. You don't have to park the car and come back here to change the refrigerator temperature. Let's go back. Now we are in Fahrenheit, so I can, I will leave it 39 Fahrenheit, and then on eco. So you have refrigerated, eco mode, and then colder. So the coldest would be low. So low would be the coldest, which I think you could even freeze like ice cream. I'm not sure how cold that is, but eco would keep the temperature as not as cold, so use really efficient so the fan doesn't work all the time. So I'm just gonna have it on refrigerate mode, and as you can hear, the fan is on right now. I have a shotgun mic, so shotgun mic pick up the sound really well. So it might be louder in the video than in real life, but it's not that loud at all. It's a lot more quiet than the previous model that I have tested in my older Model Y. Now this one is really quiet and super easy to use. Now it has the app. I don't think the older model has the app connection that you can change the temperature. So you can see as soon as I change the temperature on the app, it responds right away. So I just gonna leave it 39 Fahrenheit, and then we'll see how long does it take. While we're doing that, let me try to fit drinks in here and see how many bottle of soda or water we can fit in this refrigerator. Okay, before we test out how many stuff fit in there, let me turn off the refrigerator first so it doesn't, because I will have to keep the door open. I think there you go. It's really easy to turn off and on from the app. Now let's see how many things in here. So I can put actually a full can, 2, 3 full can, and then another 3 smaller soda cans. And then with the divider tray, as you can see, you can put even more stuff on the bottom. So I put a 16-ounce bottle of water, 5 of them in there easily, which is a lot more than I thought. It looks small from the outside, but when you fit stuff in there, it's actually it can fit a lot more stuff in there. You can put fruits, drinks, you name it. What will fit in here for like camping or a picnic. Now let's turn it back on. I want to see if I can turn the refrigerator back on with the app, because remember it's off. I think I could just press on. There you go. So I don't have to come back here actually just to turn on the refrigerator, since as long as the power cord is plugged in to the 12-volt socket, then you can turn it on and off via the app, which is awesome. So I'm just gonna, so my set temperature is 38 and right now it's 64, 63 now, it's dropping. So I'm going to drive to the lake from my house, probably about 20 minutes give or take, and then we'll see the temperature by the time we arrive at the lake. Let's go. Alright, we are here at a beautiful lake out here at Chasfield Park. It's only about 20 minutes from my house, and let's see the refrigerator and the temperature right now. Alright, so right now the temperature on the inside of the refrigerator is at 44 degrees. I believe we started at 65, 64 if I remember correctly. And let's see what's the temperature in here. So we have 42, which is matching the refrigerator right here. So as I mentioned before, the refrigerator doesn't take that long to drop the temperature down, and we set it at 38. It's kind of really sunny outside. It's not super hot. It's about 68 degrees outside. Let me show you what's the temperature at the moment. 71 actually. So 71 degrees outside, but it's super sunny and kind of hot out. So it took a little bit for a refrigerator to actually cool itself down. And let's see all the drinks in here. So with the mat, with the cover down, as you can see, and the mat, we should still be able to actually open easily. As you can see, this is like a button here, but I can't open all the way down because of the mat. But still, I have the access to everything in here. So I actually put like a box of fruits in here. So I remove a couple cans out, and everything, it's nice and cold in here, which is really awesome. Now let me show you what it looks like in the new Model Y Juniper. Alright, the refrigerator looks really clean and fits perfectly to the space of the rear of the new Model Y Juniper. As you can see, it's not like quite flat to this space, but it fits in that section, that storage section, like what you have here. It looks a lot smaller without refrigerator, the space on this side, but with the refrigerator in it, it's utilized that space really well. Really cool looking refrigerator, and it works great. Now let me test something out. So now it's still on, and then of course I turn on the accessories on in the main display. I will leave it on, and then I'll just close, and then I'll see on here I lock the car. See, make sure the car is locked. Alright, so as you can see, the car is locked right now. I'm gonna walk away. Look at that beautiful leg. Alright, so the car is still locked. You can tell from the side view mirror it's folded, and actually the refrigerator is still connected. And now the temperature, 37 degrees, actually is lower than what I set here. So it works great. This is so cool. Let's open it again and see if the temperature here is matching the refrigerator. Alright, so it's 37 degrees. Now we know that refrigerator works great. Let me turn it off and then uninstall it. Alright, so just press and hold for like more than 3 seconds, and then it will just turn off. Now let me take everything out of the refrigerator first and then uninstall it. Here are all the stuff that was in the refrigerator, which is pretty awesome for the size of this refrigerator. And you basically just remove that covering pad, and then actually let me remove this one first. Now the sub trunk cover is removed. Should be a lot easier to do. So again, without any screw, just remove that. Pretty much done. Now we can just remove the top part of the refrigerator and then unplug. See, I'm doing this all by myself with one hand. So I'm just gonna leave this thing in the suction area while I remove the bottom part. And that's it. That's how you uninstall the refrigerator. Really simple, really easy to install. As you can see in the video, the refrigerator works really well. It still works when you lock the car, and also really easy to install, really easy to uninstall, and it fits, I think, right amount of drinks and food for a good picnic day out here at the lake, or maybe a one night camping in your car. Let me know in the comment down below what you think about this new refrigerator for your new Model Y Juniper, and I'll make sure to put the link in the description down below and special discount code for you too. Thank you so much guys for watching today's video, and don't forget to click like if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more awesome contents like this. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.
Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good. Fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts. I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong. I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it what I'm